Hey everybody, I'm Jelani here at Go Figure Reviews, and for today we're doing pretty much a fix video. If you watched our Nemesis Holocaust Build-A-Figure Wave video, we kind of sort of had a problem with our Cyclops review. It's not there, and there's no sound, and there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. So today we're correcting that. It's just me today. And Richard was kind enough to let me borrow the figure again, minus the additional hands. But I just did want to show the figure off, and we can do that right now. But before we do that, we're going to do the packaging real quick. Of course, right there is Cyclops information, leader of the X-Men. Cyclops becomes a founder of the new team called X-Factor after being reunited with Jean Grey. Jean Grey died as the Phoenix and the Dark Phoenix saga, and she came back, and they decided to form the original 5 X-Men. So there they are. Of course, that's the Nemesis Build-A-Figure Wave of figures that we've already reviewed in that previous video. Go check that out. And of course, on the bottom is that barcode, which is upside down, but there's your barcode. So we've got this figure now, and we're going to show it off again in just a moment. Looks pretty good. Let's do it. All right, and here we have Cyclops again with some counterparts. Now, like I said, this is a distinctive Cyclops. He is a Cyclops that is with X-Factor. This is the team. Like I said, they form with Jean Grey, but the distinction is the I-beams. Now, I just want to show off the I-beam real quick. This is the I-beam that we get this time, which looks pretty good. I like all of the little waves and things that come with it in the section. And of course, it comes with the headpiece right there. And his head is pretty awesome. He's screaming, whatnot. You can attach the I-beam like that. I'll show it off a little later with some other things. It's fairly simple, but, you know, stick it in the little hole, and boom, you get Cyclops with its I-beam. Getting that out of the way, just looking at the figure itself, this is the regular head that came with it. He's smirking. I like that slim smirk. I really like this Cyclops. Cyclops is one of my favorite figures, and one of my favorite characters from the X-Men. And one of Brooks's least favorite. But looking at it, he looks pretty good. He's got the same body mold as the, I believe it's the, I have to remember, it's Vulcan. The Vulcan body mold, basically, his brother. And they've done a good job with using this mold. I'm glad that this is the one that we use. He's got the pinless joints, the butterfly joints there. He can look up pretty good, looks down pretty good. He's got the waist swivel there, ab crunch, you know, all the normal things that came with Vulcan. He looks good. Bicep, double jointed elbows, of course, wrists, you know, the usual stuff. Thigh cut, Kenny Jean-Claude Van Damme. He cannot Jean-Claude Van Damme. That is a shame. But it's okay. He doesn't need to. He's Cyclops. He's just going to stand there and shoot blasters. And double joint knees, which are, of course, pinless again. Looks pretty good. That boot cut swivel goes up, down, no toe articulation, but pick holes at the bottom of the feet. And the ankle rocker is on point. That pivot is awesome. So, of course, it's a basic figure. It goes with the other two on this side. This is the VHS version of the 90s X-Men Cyclops. This came in the, this was the animated version. And then this is the X-Men 97 version with his alt mode with the blaster. I want to see real quick if I can take this out and put this blaster in as well. And I think you can. Let's see if it'll work. We're doing it live. Yeah, it does. So you can use this as his alternate blaster as well. That's pretty cool. So putting that back in. But yeah, they're both the same mold. And X-Men 97 Cyclops might be one of my favorite of the group. On the other side is the Bucky Cap mold version of the X Factor Cyclops. He's got the little things, little flares coming out of the side of it. He's got the same thing as this one. It's just different. A little different plastic. But it's the same kind of mold. But yeah, this is the Bucky Cap mold. This is the standard Buck for Marvel Legends for a very long time. He's, of course, pinned, whatnot. But he looks good. And of course, on the far end is also a Bucky Cap, but this was like the first one we got. This is the 2-pack Cyclops. He came with Dark Phoenix. It was a Toys R Us exclusive. Still one of my favorite Cyclopses as well. I love me some Cyclops. I've got tons of Cyclops. Cyclops was right. Whatever he set out to do, he was gonna do it. So it's pretty cool to see. I'll do this real quick since we already have it. I'll put this head on. It's pretty cool. He goes all over the place with it. I like it a lot. It'll stay in there. It stays in. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I like it. And he stands up pretty well with it. So that's also a cool thing. Of course, he's got his fingers. I said, Richard gave me this minus the hands, the other hands, but it's fine. We're just showing off the figure with this stuff anyway. And who's going to use those hands anyway? He's just going to grasp them. Plus, I got like 20 yellow hands just sitting around the house. So yeah, this Cyclops is very cool. I really like him. I like him a lot. All right, and here we have Scott Summers with his brothers. His younger brother Alex and his even younger brother Gabriel Summers. Alex, of course, is Havoc. He is also leader of X Factor in some form or capacity. And also Gabriel, who was Vulcan, and he was the Lost Summers brother. Also, this is a brand new body mold, of course. This is the mold that he is based off of. So I like these two together. He looks just like an angry Scott, I really think. This Havoc, I can't remember what wave either one of these came from, but Marvel Legends is always nailing the Summers brothers. Pause. But they look good together. I think I could put them in a good setup as well. But yeah, so here's some Summers brothers. Okay, and here we have some X-Men villains that Scott has faced in his tenure as leader of the X Factor. Here, of course, we have Eric Magnus Lyncher. I don't know his new name, but that is Magneto. That's my homeboy. He's awesome. This came from the 3-pack with Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. And then on this side, we have Apocalypse. And this Apocalypse, I believe, was the Build-A-Figure. He comes with the Archangel clamp piece that came with the Archangel Marvel Legends figure before. I'm glad we got an additional piece with this Apocalypse. He is much needed. I wish they'd come up with more stuff as well. He is a shapeshifter as far as his mutant manipulation powers. That's why he doesn't age, and he's pretty much the first mutant on Earth. So he's pretty cool. I like these two together with him as well. I think Scott might be taller than Magneto. I'm not quite sure. I think they're about the same height, somewhere in there. But the helmet does a lot. But yeah, I like them all together. They scale really well. All right, and here Scott is with his X Factor team in some form or fashion. Soon we'll get like a proper X Factor set of figures. I hope this will complete a lovely set. I'm really happy that we get this Cyclops anyway. But yeah, this of course on the far end is our Angel figure. This is one of my favorite figures of the year from last year. Uh, he's awesome. I love those wings. He's just he's so cool. Yeah. On this side we've got Bobby Drake, who is Iceman. This is just a kind of a kit bash deal, but he's a retro cards X-Men figure. I like him a lot. I like the little ice slide they gave him, but we need a proper ice slide for an Iceman. I've been wanting that for ages. That's crazy. And then this is the first appearance of the Beast. I know we haven't had an X Factor Beast yet. I'd love to see one where he's just regular Hank, and just a human form of him with the X Factor costume. That would be great. And of course, at the top is Gene. Brooks isn't here to say Scott, but yeah, that's our Phoenix figure. She's awesome. She's both of our honorable mentions. She was awesome, but there are some things that we would work on. I not many, but she is still awesome. We still need that regular Gene, which I think the regular Gene is like a Walmart exclusive or Target exclusive. I'm mad at the exclusives. That really makes me mad. It is what it is, though. But this is our team for now. This is how I'm going to probably set it up until we get the others available. So, of course, talking about figure points, I'm going to go ahead and give them out now. Of course, Scott's my favorite figure, and if you saw the previous video, we already gave these 5s, but I'm going to give them a 5 again, just for funsies. This is a better video. Hopefully, this is a better review for Cyclops. I will put this one out soon. So, yeah, thanks so much, guys, for watching our videos. Stay tuned. Keep liking, sharing, subscribing. And, of course, get out there and go figure.